It is time to embark on a path of discovery into the grim dark future of Warhammer 40K. Over the next few days, I plan to learn how to play this game with such a rich history, so many interesting rules, different factions, and stories that we can tell on the tabletop. I will go through each scenario for learning 40K that is outlined in the book in the starter set of Warhammer 40K Recruit Edition. The first step will be to build the models, and for this I need some clippers, a knife for cleaning up sprues, some plastic glue, a pin, and a pin vise for drilling out the gun barrels. The book included in the Recruit Edition introduces the characters that will be taking part in these scenarios and also has instructions for building them. The first step is to remove the parts of each model from the plastic sprue. These parts are numbered, and I only removed the parts for a single model so that I don't mix them up. Many of them are very similar in appearance, but have angles that are slightly different and therefore will not fit together. Each piece of the model, which was created in a two-part mold, has little lines where the two parts of the mold met, and these must be scraped off. I like to use an X-Acto knife. For larger bits, I will use the sharp side of the X-Acto knife, but the back side of the X-Acto knife is great for scraping off the minor little ridges that will later show up when painting, if not removed. I used a pin vise with a small diameter bit to bore out the business end of the shooting weapons for each model. I will detail my process for doing this in one of the following videos. Before using plastic glue to put the models together, I dry fit each piece to make sure that I had removed any sprue bits that might have gotten in the way of them fitting together, and also so that I know how the pieces fit together. This kind of glue is more forgiving than super glue because it doesn't bond quite as quickly, and it also lubricates the pieces by emulsifying a bit of the plastic. That way they can slide past each other into the proper location. With these kind of press fit models that I'm gluing together, this is an advantage. The emulsification of the plastic also allows the seams between pieces to seal up nicely with this glue. It's important to get the entire seam wet with the glue so that the seam will close and not be visible once you paint the model. Fortunately, the instructions show in color where the glue should be applied. As this army of Space Marines started to assemble, I suppose I should call it a squad and not an army because it is not enormous enough to be an army, I started to get excited about the potential of this game. There's a lot of room for customization in this game, particularly with Space Marines, and I plan to choose a chapter that is most exciting in its story and the appearance of the Space Marine colors. Of course, Space Marines, defenders of humanity, need terrible adversaries worthy of their prowess in battle. And so do I. I have enlisted the help of my son both in building these models, painting them, and in exploring the rules of Warhammer 40K. Building an army with company is both quicker and more fun. I hope you are able to join my son and me as we embark on our quest to learn about the grimdark future of the 40K world. The next video we make will be about painting the Necrons, those terrible enemies of the Space Marines. Thank you for embarking with us on this path of learning the world of Warhammer 40K and its rules. I hope that because we are learning, it will be easier for you to learn along with us. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your valor.